Hi, friends. You may notice that the background behind this little hello box is a little bit different today. We are back all the way at the beginning of the game. We had some technical difficulties and lost everything. But instead of being upset about that, I am taking that as an opportunity that we are going to go ahead and start right back at the beginning. So some of you may have already seen some of this, some of you might not, but it's definitely going to be a little different. We will start off by cleaning up around this office and we will get some jobs and start doing that. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit different of a stream this time. But if anybody has not seen the game from the very beginning, this will give you a chance to find out how it all starts out. Because when I first started recording, I was already when I started streaming, I was already partway through the game. And so I've never streamed this part of the game before. So anyway, let's get started. We have to start by getting rid of the trash in front of the door because we have to do that to even get inside. And we will go ahead and clean up some. Oh, we don't even have our broom yet. I forgot. So the only thing we can do at this point is to pick up some of the trash and then get started on the jobs. So we will go ahead and go in here. We can't go into the for purchase and stuff like that right now. I went into the wrong section because we can't do that until we do some of these jobs. Wait, no, that's not the part either. Oh yeah. Mail, that's what I have to do. Ex-boyfriend stole radiator from my house. Hello, I'd like to hire your company to put my house in order. I know from photos posted on FaceSpam that my ex-boyfriend broke into my house, made a huge mess, and stole the radiator. It is possible that some other things are missing too. Please clean up the house and replace the missing appliances. I would ask you not to inform the police about the whole matter. I will settle it myself with my ex-boyfriend after returning from a business trip. Regards, Sarah Lewis. Yes, I am way out of practice. It's going to be interesting to see starting right back at the beginning, but that's okay. I've got some skills and some knowledge from doing this before, and we will see how long it takes me trying to go back and do stuff again. So we will go in here, and there's lots to clean up right away. That's a good place to start. Okay, and let's see, we'll pick up these chairs, get them out of the way a little bit. And we will start with our mop, broom, whatever that is. And it is a lot slower than it's been for some time, but that's okay. It will get the job done. Done it before. Oh, thank you about the scene, Taters. I had fun designing that. Yeah, I know face spam is funny, isn't it? I like that term that they use. And yes, for those of you who didn't hear me at the beginning, we had some issues and we no longer have any of the stuff that I was doing in this game previously. So we are just going to start over. Oh, I've got a skill point. And I know that it's important to use skill points right away. And I want to upgrade penetrating vision because once I get to see all dirt on the mini map, that will be very helpful. I've had times in the game where it has taken me a long time to find a single spot of dirt left behind. And so that is a skill I really want to get. And okay, over here is where we do the radiator. Go to the store. Oh, or no, actually go to tasks, mount devices. And here we go. It's funny now, I've played House Flipper 2 where you don't even do the mounting devices. And here we are mounting the devices very slowly. but I know that the skills will take us up soon and we will be getting faster at things. So it's not a big deal. I know we can do this. I've done it before more than once, and so we will do it again. One thing that's nice is okay, there's stuff in the room next door. I did do a walkthrough that I recorded of the Tudor house that I was working on that I had basically finished. And so I'm glad that I didn't lose that completely. I do have a recording of it. Okay, is there anything else here? I think that is everything. We can pick up these candles and stuff. Put them upright, book over there, straighten out the furniture here. Don't actually have to do this, but sure, I'll make things nice for her when she gets back from her business trip. Oh, hi, Miss Angie. Nice to see you. And 1-Inch Princess, it's nice to have you here too. And Taters, it's good to see all of you. Okay, so we will go on back to our office and then on to the next job. I want to try and get some skill points and learn the different things that I need to be able to do, how to use the different tools and things so that we can get busy and actually start flipping houses again. So now we have more emails now. We'll go to cleaning the garage. Hello, we need to clean the garage. Please throw away all the boxes, trash, and old tires. Please don't forget to clean the window, too. It's better not to touch the tools, though. My husband doesn't like when someone moves them and he can't find them afterward. Regards, Carolyn Smith. Back to this one. I'm glad that I have a mouse to do the windows this time, because when I first did this job, I was doing it on my laptop, and using the mouse pad was very difficult for cleaning the windows. So it'll be nice to have it a little bit easier to do. It's going to take a while to clean the tire tracks, because we are not very skillful at using this broom, and it is not the special magic mop that we get later. It takes time and scrubbing to get things done here. It's still easier than cleaning stuff in real life, but it definitely feels a little bit more like you're actually scrubbing things. Okay, I think we got all that. We'll pick up the trash and then we can see if we did miss some stuff behind the bikes. That's okay. We'll go back and do some more cleaning after we get all of the other stuff out of the way. No more picking up several things at a time for trash. We gotta do each thing one at a time. Oh, but we got a skill point. Okay, and I'm gonna keep going with penetrating vision for now. And the dirty tires we got to get rid of, but the clean ones we keep, I think. Yeah. Stand these bikes up. There. Those. Clean the floor. Yeah, I did not decide to start over. I did lose all of my progress, but when I did so, I decided that that was a good chance. I have thought of starting over just to see what it's like, doing it again from the beginning, and for anybody who didn't see the beginning, because I never streamed the first part when I was playing the game. So I was like, well, okay, I'll start. So I'm just like, okay, well, this is an opportunity. I had not intended to do this quite yet. I had intended to like sell off everything that I had already and stuff, but it's fine. It's giving me something new to do, because I had been to some degree finding that I was having trouble thinking what I wanted to do next. And so now I know what to do next, and it gives me a little bit more time before I have to decide on bigger things. Okay, so this is done. Oh, only 97%. Okay, we gotta go back and see what we missed. Was there another window, or did I miss some dirt or trash in here? There's only the one window, and I got that clean. Oh, yeah, I missed cleaning these. And the tabletop. Yeah, I cleaned the ground, but I didn't clean the upper level of stuff. Okay. So it's a nice, neat garage, and that was quick and easy to get that done. Work on skill points. Yes, 1 Inch Princess says it's a bummer to lose all the skill upgrades, but you do get to flip your favorite houses again, and that's true. I know though that it won't take too long to get the skill upgrades again. When I did those jobs the first time, I didn't know what I was doing, and so took longer. Now I think I can kind of whip through these pretty quickly. Clean up my own place here a little bit too. I'll get this clean. Not that it's going to look good even when it's clean, but we'll do what we can. Can't do much in here yet. Okay, so back to the computer. Let's see what other jobs we have. Ooh, 1 Inch Princess has a spreadsheet with all the houses and her ideas on how to flip them. That's a good idea. I should do that. Okay, we're gonna go do radiators because apparently radiators are a big thing. I will pay you if I am fully satisfied or you get nothing. Winter is coming. The winters are hard and there are no radiators in my house. Mount them. You are a rude person, but sure, even rude people deserve to be warm in the winter, so we will go mount the radiators. And I've always found it especially fun working on the small houses, so that's kind of a nice thing, is that now I get to go back and do some of the small houses again. But also now that I've got all the different DLC, so I can also build and add additions onto the small houses or put other buildings on the property, things of that sort. So it will be interesting to decide what to do with these original things. And here we go, another skill point. And okay, I'll go with faster mounting for now. Oh, there was something else that looks, or maybe not. Yeah, okay. Negotiation. We'll go to extra payment for the job. Anything in this room? No. In this room, nothing there either. This one's a fairly basic job. Okay, but we do have a few more things to mount, so we will mount a towel radiator, and we will assemble it. I figured that doing faster assembly would be good because we're going to be doing a lot of assembly at the beginning of the game compared to some of the other things. Okay, and we have a sink. Just knowing things like that you have to unscrew the stuff to mount sinks and things like that is helpful. You know, I'm sure that I spent time at the beginning of the game trying to figure out things like that. Wait a minute, I gotta see something here. Oh well, I'll just do this for now. Oh yeah, there we go. I wanted to see there was another sink down below. That is weird. I don't remember seeing that one. I guess that's part of the out of this world thing. I had not counted up to realize just how many things there are in this game, how many houses and properties. That is great. I will need to give more thought to coming up with creative ideas for some of the houses. I've done things like trying to do certain styles and stuff, but I love the thing that you talked about doing of trying to create houses from the Nancy Drew game as games. and stuff like that. So trying to create specific houses could be a fun thing to try and do. One of the most recent, I see, Princess says, the empty lots are the ones I'm most unsure of. I'm terrible with floor plans, so building from scratch feels extremely intimidating. I'm going through the books of vintage floor plans looking for ideas. That's kind of what I did on one of mine recently. I haven't gone through books of vintage floor plans. That's pretty intense. But I did go online and look at different floor plans for Tudor style houses. They were modern ones though, but modern ones done in the Tudor style. I was like, well, that'll just copying a specific floor plan, I thought sounded like a fun idea. And it really was. It was very time consuming. It took me more than 5 hours just to get the foundations laid out the way that I wanted them, because I kept doing things and then I would have to go back and undo them because I realized that something wasn't right. And converting floor plans that were in feet and inches into house flipper sizes. The blocks I think are supposed to be like 10 centimeters in each direction, and the outer walls take 2 of them, the inner walls are only 1 and stuff. So it took a fair amount to try and convert things. Okay, is this? Yeah, I think that's done. Yep, 100%. Okay, we will complete that. Yeah, so it didn't end up exact. There were things, like I couldn't do a dormer window exactly, but I was able to do something that resembled that. And I had lots of different sections of roof on the house. So it gave it and I had 2 chimneys sticking up. So it kind of gave it that Tudor looking roof line. And that was fun. Oh, you're starting the first Nancy Drew one tomorrow. I will definitely come and watch that. One of the things I have enjoyed in the base game was the various Easter eggs where, sometimes houses would be have things in reference to a particular show or game or something. So I like that idea of, borrowing style elements and then trying to include some specific references. That sounds like that would be really fun. Okay, hello. I work at home in my dentist's office. I can deal with all kinds of teeth cavities, but not with the holes and weeds in my garden. Please lay some gravel on the front part of my yard to get rid of these. Also, could you plant something on there to make it look better? Kindest regards, Evelyn Hawes. Oh, she's so much nicer than the last person. Sure, I will help you out, Evelyn. I do remember that I had trouble with this one when I did it the first time, and it's kind of funny now because I think it's not going to be nearly as hard. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what plants I was supposed to be using and things like that. Of course, I can't mow, but actually, if I just start laying the gravel on here, that will work. It'll cover up the grass and then I can see the weeds easily. And this actually, at least this part over here, is very easy where you have the pavers so you don't go outside of the lines. There is a part that doesn't have a paver outline, and so we'll have to be careful over there, or we will just make a bit of a mess. Making a bit of a mess is what I did last time. It's certainly what First did when he did this thing. He had a lot of fun playing with the gravel and designing the most awful thing that he could manage. At least that's kind of how I remember it. Try and just go right along there, keep that kind of square. And now we can go get all these weeds real easily. I don't know. I think you were the one being rude, Mr. First, when you were rude about that lady's yard. Okay, so what do I want? I'll do the grass visible on the mini map, even though I don't think that's really a big thing. And we'll do more of the faster mounting. It helps having an idea of which skills I want to go for at the beginning, because at the start of the game I had no idea which ones would be more helpful. Now I know there are certain things. Oh, I guess I'm not fully on this section. There we go. Okay, we want 2-colored gravel over here. I'm not changing the colors of gravel right now. I don't really care enough about these jobs to spend time adjusting things. I've done that in the past where I have played and tried to change colors and be as creative as I could. Right now, I pretty much just want to do the stuff that I need to do to get the tools and the skills and everything so that I can start buying and flipping houses. Yes, we don't let first mow yards or paint in this game. Oh, for those of you who did not get to enjoy watching first streams of this game, he did on the nursery or children's school. It starts off having you paint rooms in like 3 colors, which is weird already, but first painted them in stripes of every different color, and then he did things like putting in stuffed bunnies with knives and some other weird kinds of things. It was pretty disturbing. I think he may have emotionally scarred some of his viewers. I actually have had fun painting striped rooms and things at times. So I will say that I've done things of that sort too, but it's never quite to first's level. He can really go wild with the crazy when he wants to. And he often wants to, especially in games that call for designing things. He thinks he is not creative. He's actually quite creative, just maybe not in the ways that people might think of. And he considers that he's not creative. So instead of trying to create beauty, he tries to create chaos. Okay, and I just want to go with a small conifer. A shrub. No point doing anything fancy here. It's just a job. And they didn't tell me specifically which one to put in, so this is the one they get. Yes, digging is slower again too. Oh, you do have plans for a Barbie dream house. Yeah, I will enjoy watching that. I could do something like that, but I mean, that sounds like just a horrifying look to me. But I think it would be fun to watch or fun to do. Our older daughter wanted to have a pink bedroom at about age 10, and she ended up painting it. It could be considered a Barbie pink or a Pepto-Bismol pink. It was very intense, but she liked it right at first, and that was fine. The problem is at age 10, she was still a little kid and wanting to do Barbie stuff. Within the next couple of years, she was a tween and did not want anything to do with pink, wanted everything to be black, and we don't paint our walls that often, and so she lived with pink up until, or no, I guess at some point later as a teen, she did repaint the room, but it was quite a few years, and she just hated that room for so long, and we were like, sorry, you chose it. And I actually did something like that as a kid too, because I decided how I wanted my bedroom to look, and I wanted my room to be painted a bright yellow and to paint an orange sun on the ceiling. And then we painted our dressers the same color orange and stuff like that. It was all orange and yellow. My sister and I shared a room, and it was so bright. I liked it. Okay, I have more to do. So what else did she? Oh, this one here. This is not counting that it's Okay, let's get rid of that. I'm gonna have to fix the rocks now, but let's make sure. It just said coniferous shrub, so that should have been able to work there, I think. And I think it put in the plant properly, but let's try this again. Anyway, so yeah, we lived with that bright orange and yellow room up until I went off to college. And then my sister was allowed to repaint the room, and she painted it pink with white trim. And she was smart enough not to go with a really, really bright pink. She went with it. I mean, it was definitely pink, but it was still a somewhat light shade of pink. And so the pink and white together, it was very pleasant, very girly, which was not me, but pleasant. Okay, I need a different plant there, I guess, because this is just not counting. Let's try this one maybe. Well, this is giving me extra time to work on skill points. Doing this plant 3 times. There, that one counted. Okay, and then fix the last bit of gravel again. Okay, but it's still not... Oh, I guess... Did I put the wrong plants in all of these? Maybe I did. Okay, fine. We will redo everything. And here I thought that I knew how to do this well enough that it was gonna go quickly, but apparently I didn't remember just what I needed to plant. Oops, another skill point. What did we get this time? Okay, we can increase planting speed. That would be helpful. And put some more rocks on here. Those up there too. How's everybody doing this weekend? Does anyone have any special plans for 4th of July or just for the long weekend in general? Have you been doing anything special? We haven't really. We've just been enjoying having time for more resting and more playing video games. More of the same stuff we usually do. First and I have figured out what we enjoy in life and what works for us. And we kind of just do that most of the time. And okay, that one, this is weird. These are going, okay, is it, let me see if it's showing it's complete. No, it's still, oh. Okay, well, it's 88% complete and we are leaving it at that because I pressed the button when I shouldn't have. That's okay though. We'll just get this one over with. Okay, head back to our little shack. I guess we could take our broom now and go around the outside of the shack and try to clean off the walls there now that we have that. Oh, or the hose for outside. I forgot they changed it to the hose. Might as well live in a clean shack instead of a dirty shack. At least I assume we are living here while using it as our office. I don't know, but I think we probably, at this point in the game, don't really have enough money or anything to have both a house and an office, so we probably would be just using it for both. And I'm gonna clean up these weeds now, get some weed skill points, and make it a little bit nicer where we are spending our time. I mean, it would be hard to get customers to trust us to do their home improvement things when we are not even taking care of our own place. So, I mean, we can't actually do the lawn now or anything, but we can at least get the weeds out of the way, and maybe that will help. Although somehow, surprisingly, we seemed to get offers of jobs even when the shack was at its worst, and we had no experience, but somehow people knew about us and were just asking us to come do stuff for them. It'd be nice if real life worked that way when you decide to start a new business if all of a sudden customers just come out of the woodwork and are like, please come and help me. I need you to do this. One Inch Princess says Barbiecore is very plastic and shiny and manufactured, and I prefer more of a boho cottagecore style with more organic textures and handcrafted shapes. That part scares me more than the crazy colors. Yeah, I can understand that. That makes sense. I really like your boho cottagecore style. I love the hobbit hole that you did and things like that. I mean, you are really good at you just seem to have such a feel for what goes together well in that style. And your builds really do generally look so cozy and inviting and like places people would want to be. I also really love your recent bakery one that you did. I know you come up with some really fun ideas, but your things that you do really inspire me to try and push myself more to see how I can think outside of the box to a degree. Now we have bonjour. I want my house to look a bit more arty. Can you please paint some of the walls in the living room amaranth? The remaining walls should look stunning in gray. Oh, I almost forgot. Can you please replace the broken electrical socket? Merci, Amanda Johnson. So now we will get to have a paint roller to use. And this job is one of them that's important to do so that we can get that paint roller. Yes, congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. Oh, I also remember when I first did the jobs, I did not know to look for the red things on the map to find the outlets. And there were times where outlets were in places that they did not show easily. And I spent so much time looking for the outlets that I was supposed to be doing. It really helps to know that little thing of look on the mini map. Close the door while we're in here working. To go over to this part. We probably have some more outlets to do also. At least from what I remember, yeah, there's usually at least 2 outlets that need to be taken care of. We'll move this plant over. I like to get the outlets out of the way at the beginning. It's interesting because the early parts of the game, doing things like replacing outlets and hooking up plumbing and stuff like that is a big part of the game. And of course, painting. Later in the game, with the different DLC and stuff, it seems like a lot of the outlets, at least, kind of aren't really a part of the game very much. And there's a lot less of some of the things. Okay. I have to decide, do I want to try and make this look nice, or do I want to just go crazy with it? I think I will get a medium of each, and then I will probably do most of it maybe I'll do a large gray. I think I will do most of it in gray and just an accent wall in the pink color. Then I have to decide which wall I want to accent. I would go with the wall behind the couch, but I feel like pink and the purple of the couch don't really go together all that well. That's not going to work. I need the roller. Okay, so I think I will do this wall over here. Maybe I will even do a second wall. Oh yeah, I didn't get the paint perk yet to avoid using too much paint, so I have to pay attention to when it's actually done on each of these stripes, so I'm not just wasting my paint. But as I do this, I will start earning that perk to be able to avoid wasting paint. This is one of those intense, somewhat pink or purple-ish kind of colors, but by just using it in moderation, I don't think it would be super bad. Now, the only thing is, well, yeah, I think I will leave just the one wall pink. I was debating as to whether I wanted to use it behind the appliances too. I think I will. Here we go. There's that skill point. We will do won't waste paint on an already painted wall. That is the most important skill point on this page, I feel like, the painting. Once that's done, the others can be helpful, but definitely is good not to be wasting paint, which also means not wasting time sitting there painting a place over and over again when you're already finished with it. Okay. We are gradually getting there. We're a little over halfway now with the painting, or with the job altogether, that is. Oops. I gotta make sure I do get all of these fully painted, because if I don't, then I will have to go around and check at the end on each one to see whether it needs more paint, and that will be a bit of a bother. I want to try and make sure I get them painted to completion before I move on to the next one. Okay, got another skill point and finished the job. Let's take care of our skill point. I'm gonna go with less paint usage. Oh, and then we have a gardening thing. We'll do weeds visible on mini-map. And for negotiation, we'll do 2% less of the job's requirements, just in case there's something we can't seem to find. So now, sell our paint. We are done with this job. There we go. Yes, complete. It's very slow. Excuse me. It's very slow going back and forth between scenes. That's one problem with doing the jobs, is you're doing a lot of back and forth on things. Okay, baby on the way. Hi there. My beautiful wife is finally pregnant, and we're now more busy than ever before, but very happy too. I have no idea what to get my hands dirty with. There are so many things that need doing before our precious princess arrives. We're 100% sure that it's a girl. We've gone ahead and bought a cute little house for the three of us. Unfortunately, it needs a proper clean and preparation for our baby. I hope I can count on you to get the house in order. I would also like to ask if you could prepare the kids' room, buying the crib, changing station, possibly some toys. I put everything in your hands with this matter. You most definitely have to paint our princess's room a light rose color. Thank you so much, Matt Marlowe, soon to be dad. I have never understood on this one the idea of asking somebody else to design your baby's room. Most new parents I know are so excited to design their baby's room. I can't imagine just turning it over to a stranger and saying, okay, you pick out all the furniture and toys. Get this part cleaned up. I think it would be cool, though, on this one if they had a thing where, for preparing for the baby, if you could, put child locks on things, or, little bumper things to keep the baby from hurting themselves, stuff like that. It seems like if you're preparing a house for a baby that you should be doing those baby safety things. Yeah, this room definitely is not fit for baby at this point. We need to get our room upgrade soon. This is quite slow. I think I still have one more thing to get on the penetrating vision that I'm going to try and do first, and then I want to upgrade our mop. Ew, this looks like black mold. I would think you would want to do some more serious cleaning of black mold before bringing your baby into a room. I mean, I can clean, but I am not specialized in removing black mold. At least it is fairly quick to do the windows. It's so nice not to be trying to do it on a mouse pad, because that I did learn how to control the window cleaner, but it sure was difficult. And this, it's just like no big deal. I mean, it takes a little bit of time, but it's relatively easy. I found it interesting that in House Flipper 2, they now have a regular squeegee instead of a little vacuum thing for the windows, which I think most Americans would probably think that that is a more expected thing to clean windows with. I mean, I'm sure it's possible to buy little vacuum things for the windows, but I don't think that's really what most people use. And so I think they must have gotten feedback from people saying, "Why do you have us vacuuming windows?" There's a spot. Come on. There. And that one. This is quite a filthy house. Lots of black crud everywhere. I mean, they're probably young, so, first house often isn't the greatest. But yeah, it's like, what was this place before they bought it? Because somebody really did something here. It's just nasty in here. And not in the normal ways you would normally expect for a house. It's not like kind of dirty that you would usually expect. The boxes and trash and stuff, okay, that's probably pretty normal, especially for a house that's been sitting or one that was a rental and the people didn't take care of it or something. But like the black gooey stuff everywhere, that's just hard to imagine what people were doing that left that kind of stuff behind. I mean, here we've got green crud growing. That's really icky. And there's still some dirt here. What am I missing? There must be things behind some of this stuff. Am I gonna have to move things? There's some back in this corner. I got that now. There's some. Oh, there was another little bit in the bathtub that I missed. Okay. A little more on the floor. Ah, some in the sink. Okay, we got it all. And back to hands for picking up trash. With as much mopping as I'm doing, I would think there would be an upgrade to the mop by now. I didn't think much of it in the original game, though, because I wasn't used to it going fast, so I seemed like it was pretty good at getting stuff cleaned up. But then once you go to the fast mop, then all of a sudden it's like, wait, this is so slow. Okay, there's one more thing. It's way down here, behind or under the radiator, maybe. Ah, there, we got it. Okay, so back into baby's room. It also does not seem real wise to go all out for a girl's room before the baby's born. They are sure that 100% sure it's going to be a girl, and I don't think you can ever be 100% sure. Okay, we'll start with painting over these really intense yellow walls. Get that covered up. I'm thinking that after this, I might want to see if we could buy a house yet, although it would also be nice if I could get the job done to be able to demolish and build walls in case we want to do any changes to the house. Need a little more. This pink room here is somewhat close to the color that my sister repainted our bedroom when I moved out. What she used may have been a little bit lighter, but it was pretty close to this one. And I'm actually okay with this. I used to be very anti-pink as a kid because it was so associated with girly, and I did not feel at all girly, and so I did not like things to be pink. But now, as an adult, I really don't care that much. I enjoy almost all colors, depending on where and how they're used and my mood and stuff like that. And apparently, I'm going to need to paint the window frames because I messed up on that one and got pink paint on it. And I don't want to just leave one spot of pink there. Let's move this out of the way. Bing. The painting in the beginning is more realistic, where each stripe you have to go up and down with the paint roller. That is one thing I like about the House Flipper 2, is having the large paint spray roller thing. Okay, put this back. I decided I'm not going to bother to fix place where I messed up on the window because it doesn't matter in the game, and I just want to get this job done so that we can go on to other things. Okay, since they are so sure that they're having a baby girl, I'm going to give them a blue crib because we want this child to be free to pick whether or not they like things to be gendered. I have to do wood on this. Can't do painted wood. Now, yellow. Well, okay, yellow would be painted wood, I think. Or, oh, I don't know. That's a weird yellow. But I think I'm still gonna go with yellow. Eating now, and he's probably right. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, no, 86%. Okay, cancel that. What else do we still have to do? Okay, we've got some dirt still in the living room kitchenette, and there's another bedroom where we need to clean a couple windows. Okay, yeah, that's right. I remember I saw that we needed to clean these windows, and I should have done it at the time. I'll just whip these out. Stuff in the way on the desk, so I was having trouble getting the mouse to go all the way where I wanted it to go. Okay, that's one out of the way. Here, we'll make the bed to be nice. And then clean this window. There. Okay, so that is done, and then we just need to go get the last bit of dirt in here. And it's not showing up on the mini map because we do not yet have that skill. Oh, I see some dirt. That's probably it. Yes. Oh, but we need to clean all the windows in here too. I can do that. There. This one. Our windows in real life are in worse shape than these because we have dogs. And our dogs love to put their noses on the window and lick the window, jump up with muddy feet, all kinds of things. So even if we clean our windows, they just don't stay that way. Not that we tend to clean them real often anyway, but partly because we know it's a losing battle. There. Okay, now that should be 100%. Yes. We will complete that. It is fun to see the before and after pictures from the jobs, even though it's not choices I was making, but just seeing how much cleaner it is nice. Back to the office, and I'm going to look specifically for the jobs where we do the tearing down and building of walls. Additional walls. Good afternoon. I need some alterations made to my 2-room house. My daughter is now 3, and we feel it is time that she has her own room. Please divide the bedroom into 2 rooms and make sure the new rooms both have doors that connect to the corridor. Could you please also put in a new bed and remove and sell the crib? Yours faithfully, Thomas Johnson. We will do that. That will allow us to learn how to build walls, and then we have one more job where we learn to destroy walls. And once we do that, then we can go on to buying a house to work on for ourselves. Oh no, this one we actually do both. I forgot. We have to demolish some stuff too. The first time I did this job, I was so confused because one of the rooms has a red stripe in it, and I thought for sure that meant that's where we had to put the wall. I kept trying to build a wall there and it wasn't counting. Now I know to look at the mini map and don't get fooled. They want a red stripe in their room, apparently. I don't know why they just have a random red stripe, but you know, it's their house. They can choose the style. This is a lot slower when we don't have the big hammer and our muscles built up and everything. I thought I heard a little puppy whimper back there. Did you have a good dinner? Yeah, did you like that? Yeah, you always like to come in and see me after dinner, huh? Tell me that it was good. Yes, I'm glad you liked it. I don't know why you always come in. Hi, Moosey. Yes, you came in too. You guys always come and thank me, even when Daddy's the one who gave you dinner. Yeah. Hi. Yes, you are a cute puppy, and so are you. Yeah, I'm not doing anything for you guys right now. I just was saying hi. Yes, you guys are cute doggies. Mom is just playing the game right now. It's taken a long time to knock these walls down, but hopefully this will be earning me skill points to get faster at that. Yes, good boys. There we go, new skill point. I'm gonna go with the faster demolition, I think, for now. Oh, and we've also got a negotiation point. I will do extra payment for the job. And then for cleaning, we can go see all dirt on the mini map. And then we are done with that perk, and so we can start working on fast hands and getting a long range mop and stuff. Those will be helpful, but I do feel like it's important to be able to see all the dirt. This is definitely a lot different doing this than the demolishing and house flipper 2. That is for sure. Gotta sell the baby pot, and then now that I've sold that, I can move this dresser down here, move the toys. I need to decide. Okay, the wall's gonna go right here so that dresser can stay where it is. And if I remember correctly, I think we just leave this a brick wall. We don't have to paint it. I guess they're going to do that themselves, because I would imagine that they would not want to just have a brick wall showing there. It doesn't quite fit in with the aesthetic of the rest of the rooms, but whatever. They didn't tell us to paint it, so they're going to have to deal with that. Oh, and we got another skill point. And this one I'm going to go with 50% faster building. Hi, Copper. I know people are making a lot of noise again, huh? Today is 4th of July, and people are going to make lots and lots of noise all day. Yeah, well, that's a hard thing for you, isn't it? Okay, and then we can go out here, but we need to put a door in the other, or no, there's actually already a door in the other room. So we need to go here to do an outlet. At least I think that, oh, and this is not the right room. Where? Oh, it's in this room. Must be over behind the table or something. Yeah, there we go. Move this chair. I think that's everything. Oh, no, only 70%. Okay, let's look around, see what... Go into the tasks, I guess, and see what we still have to do. Oh, home library. Oh, we still have to put the bed in, that's right. Need to buy bed grill. There we go. Okay, so now what is left? What do we need to sell? It says we need to sell something. We already sold bed. Oh, it's 0 out of 0. That's weird. Okay. Oh, we still have one more electrical outlet? Okay. Did they say basement? Here we go. That's right. This does have a basement. Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay, now that's 100%. So I think now we are ready that we could go and buy a house of our own. If anybody in chat is around and has some ideas for which house you would like me to buy or a particular style you would like me to try and do, feel free to let me know. We have $44,000, so that means we could do the camping bungalow, the burned house, the abandoned house, or almost only a garden. Those are the ones we could afford for now. I think I will go with the camping bungalow for now. We'll start with the smallest one, or at least the cheapest one, and let's go all out with the camping theme on this. I think that would be a good way to do it. They call it a camping bungalow, so we will try and give it kind of a rustic feel and Maybe put some fish or antlers, things like that I don't really like myself on the walls, but it might fit for a camping thing. There we go. Try and get outside clean to start with. This does have some pretty trees on this property. So I think we could make a nice camping area. Probably put like a fire pit out in the yard, as well as a barbecue and stuff. Okay, now we are ready to go in and work on the inside. One thing that's fun is I've already sold to each of the buyers, so I'm not really going to worry about that in this game, so that will be enjoyable, I think, because when I was doing this before, I was so focused on trying to think what each buyer would or would not like. So I wasn't thinking as much about how I wanted to do it. Oh, yeah, we have not yet learned to do tiling or paneling or wallpaper or anything of that sort. So we may want to go and do a job where we can build up those skills before we sell this place. For now, I will just sell everything in the bathroom, get it clean, and we will come back and finish it up once we have learned how to do tiling and stuff. I'm even selling the fixtures for now because I want to start from scratch on where to put things. And we'll clean this window, even though we may end up changing out windows, but for now we will clean everything that's currently here, and then we will decide if we want to change things later. Okay. We're going to make this still a camping bungalow, but we'll try and do a little bit nicer camping bungalow where, like, the shelves, instead of having them be just plain bare wood, we will now do some nicer shelves, things like that. We'll make this look nice, just a little bit rustic and outdoorsy. Everything is clean in here. Now let's clean the windows. Go. This looks much better. Okay. Get the windows out here too. This one. This one has lots of windows to clean. That's okay because I'm enjoying cleaning the windows. Zoom, zoom, there. Okay, that is all done. Now we will go ahead and sell the rest of the stuff in here. Do not need all these tools here. that. Okay, I think everything is cleared out, but I see we still have a spot of dirt here somewhere. Okay, why is that dirt not going away? I really don't know. Oh, is it on the door itself, maybe? I thought maybe we had a burned out light bulb. This is odd. Oh, here, let's sell the welcome mat. And then, okay, now the only spot left is something outside, right around here. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of dirt right there that I missed. Okay. Well, this is in pretty nice shape now. I am thinking, though, I'm considering building on a bedroom because they don't have a separate bedroom in this house, and I'm thinking it might be nice to add one. It doesn't need to be big. I don't know though. I don't really want to take down any of these trees, and there's not a lot. I'm not sure I want to get rid of those windows either. I guess maybe I'll get rid of one of the windows for now, and then I can't do that. That's right. I have to do some of the DLC jobs to be able to unlock to do things like that. Okay, well, I'm not sure if I want to just fix this up as is or if I want to try and do some jobs to be able to do something more with it. Could probably still make this really cute just the way it is. And then maybe off stream I will try and get some more of the DLC jobs done so that by the time we get another house, we will have the skills to be able to do whatever we want to it. Okay, so we got all the weeds, I think, for now. Okay, so I want to go with wood floors and walls and stuff, but I might do either a brick wall or a stone wall somewhere, but mostly wood. Oh, but I still need to learn to do the paneling. Maybe I need to go do a job where I can learn that skill, because I think I want to do that before I do the other stuff. So let's go back to the office. Yeah, I'm so used to being able to do all these things. Oh, did that say I have molehills? I didn't even really read that. Let's go look out here and make sure. I think it just said that I have the skill to do the shoveling now. Yeah. Okay. Missed some things when I was cleaning here before. Get rid of those things because they don't look like they would be useful anyway. It looks like there's still one. Okay, it was just that welcome mat. And oh, this other one looks like it must be outside. Just want to make sure that we have our little shack fully clean. And there is still another weed back here that I didn't get. There we go. I might as well sell these tools too, since they don't do us any good. I remember in the original game, I thought we might be needing to use those at some point, but we don't, so get rid of them. Keep the desk and chair in bed, but that's it for now. Okay, we'll go to the email. Bathroom and home workshop. Hello, my grandma, who lived with us, passed away last year. Her room has been standing empty for many months, and together with my husband, we decided to rebuild it. My husband needs a tool room, and I dream of an extra bathroom. But even though our house is not small, there is only one bathroom in it. Our kids are growing, and mornings can be difficult when you can't use the bathroom because someone is in it. Please remove all items from Grandma's room. Build a wall dividing it into 2 rooms. The existing bathroom is exactly above Grandma's room, so you should be able to mount everything in the new bathroom. I would like this new bathroom to be elegant and functional. I'm not sure if this is the one where we are able to do tiling and stuff, but if it's not, then I think the other one we don't have yet. And so doing this will get us closer to being able to get to that. Go back here to Grandma's room, or Grandma's little suite, actually. And we get rid of everything, they said, except the fixtures stay. Okay, we need to leave the clock. Okay, walls. It's gonna go just right here. Okay, we have a new skill point. Okay, I'm just gonna go with faster building for now. Start putting in the fixtures. First we'll unscrew everything that needs it so that we can install the fixtures. I think this is not the one that we learn how to do tiling, but we will do what we have to do to get to that. And we are going to start with the most basic shower. This one right here. That one's quick to install, which is nice. Toilet here. Again, we'll go with basic. Stay standard toilet. And a sink. Screw everything down tightly. Get these things hooked up. What do we have left? We need to do a washer. Just go with a mountable washer. Screw this back on. Hook that up. There we go. One more thing to hook up, and then it gets pushed into place, and we have a new skill point. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with faster mounting, sure, because that's mostly what we're gonna be doing right now. And we're gonna get a bathtub. They showed one of those, or no, this one here, I think. There we go. That right there. We are such good plumbers. There we go. It is all done. And we need to buy a toilet paper holder. There's not a good place to put it. I have to put it kind of behind the toilet, which is not an easy place to reach, but that'll do for now. And then a round rug. I'm just going to go with a small round rug because why not? Okay. And now I think that's all for that room. So we go around through the garage to get to the other side. And we just have a couple things to put in here, I believe. Yeah, we have to get a garage shelf, a desk, and a chair. The desk over here. And the chair with it. And we'll put the shelf on the other side. 2 shelves we need. We will put over on this side. So they will have lots of room for their tools now. And the job is finished. So now we will get some more jobs in our email, and hopefully one of them will be one that allows us to learn how to tile, and then we can do all kinds of paneling and things too. Okay, let's see what new emails we have. Okay, there's the necessary extra bathroom and clean up the house. Okay, and then aunt's home to redecorate. Hi, my old aunt moved into a hospice facility and I inherited her house. To make a long story short, it's in terrible condition. If I could, I would bulldoze it and build a new house, but I cannot afford to do that. The house is trashy and looks like a single mom who has been through a lot lived there, almost like where I am now. Please get rid of the old furniture and put in some normal furniture. You can also chuck the pictures on the walls and hang some new ones to try and improve the way the house looks. I'll leave it for you to decide what looks nice. I doubt you could make it any worse. I wish I could remember let's see, we've got this walls to knock down. Recently, large rooms have become popular, which is proven by the fact, oh yeah, I remember that one, and that does not use any tiling. I think we're going to have to do more before we can get to any tiling things. I'll do this necessary extra bathroom, I guess. Possible that might be the one that has us do some tiling, but I think it's a little further on. Okay. In the door. Okay, so we're going to be getting rid of this door. And we're going to get rid of this door. And we're going to do some demolition. Okay, knocked down part of a thing that I wasn't supposed to, so we'll have to build that back up. Of course, it's not going to be painted. Why will that not go there? It's furniture. Can I do it? Yes. There. Okay. And then we need to knock down the lintel here. That's easy to do. And we have a few extra wall pieces to knock down as well. Okay, we have a new skill point, and I'm going to upgrade the hammer this time. There we go. Down here we have, okay, this must be the room that's going to turn into a bathroom. So we need to sell these shelves. And then what are we installing? We're going to be putting a shower over here, it looks like. And a sink over there. Is that it? I guess that's all they... Oh, yes, we are going to be laying tiles in here. Good. They have us do ugly tiles, but at least we get to learn how... Oh, these aren't that bad. These aren't the gray ones I was thinking of. Oh, those are the ones. I'm not going to use those. I'm just going to use the other ones because I know that it doesn't actually matter which ones you use as long as you use the right number of tiles of those options. Okay, and I guess they must want them along here. Oh yeah, we can only do one row at a time right now. That's okay. We can still get this done without too much trouble. 8%. I'm not sure how many tiles they want to be laid. It looks like it's probably going to be more than one wall. Okay, we're 26% of the way done. I'm going to put tiles over here too so that way the shower will have tiles. We need another stack. We are a third of the way done and we used one thing of tiles up, so we'll get 2 more. This has taken some getting used to go back and pick up tiles after every single row. Okay, that's 44%. That's not even halfway, and we've done half of the room. Okay, I guess with the window it'll use more tiles on that wall because we have to do tiles for each part, top and bottom. I want to use the perk for getting more tiles at a time, as this is getting old. Hopefully I can get that perk as an option soon and take care of that. Okay, we are 74% of the way done. Oh, we are gonna need another package of tiles. Thought since we were a third of the way done that 2 more would do it, but apparently not. Done with the tiling, and then we need to mount devices. So we'll do a shower. Again, we're gonna just go with basic shower if we can. Let's see, let's close that door. Let's see, will this fit here? No, it won't. Well, they show it does, but it doesn't look like it does. I'm gonna try a different shower. This other mountable shower. Still kind of sticks out a little bit, but not as much. At least it's easy to mount. Quick. There. Okay. And then toilet. Get this mounted. I just want to get this job done now so that we can get back to working on our own house. Okay, and a sink. This is going nice and quickly. Okay. And we need to buy a mirror. What else do they want done? Several other rooms that they want us to do. We are almost to the point where we could go ahead and finish the job, even though it wouldn't be 100%. I might do that. We'll see how much they want done in these other rooms. Ah, they want that one painted. Let's see, I see some dirt somewhere. Let's go look over here and see if we can find where that dirt was. Was it in here? No. Oh, but there is an outlet needs taken care of. Oh no, there's not. That's the other kind of outlet. Okay, so this room seems to be fine. Don't need to do anything in that bathroom. This bedroom they want painted. Yes, I hear it, Copper. I know, people are shooting off noisy fireworks, huh? Yeah. Nothing in here, but I think up here something. Yeah, I want this room painted also. Okay, well, let's go paint this room here. Paint it in sky blue. Hey, Taters. Yeah, the dogs have been having a hard time, especially Copper. Moose doesn't particularly like the fireworks, but he has learned to pretty much ignore them. Copper gets, he really thinks he has to bark at each time he hears a firework go off. And yeah, he will calm down if we tell him that it's okay. He will stop barking, but he definitely doesn't like that very well. How are your pets doing? And do you have fireworks there today going off? Or did they do them early or anything? I don't, some places I know do fireworks on different days instead of actually doing them on the 4th, but I assume you probably also will be having that issue with your pets today. Oh, yeah. We had a storm recently also where we had fireworks, and then when the fireworks finally ended, we had a thunderstorm. So the poor dogs and Spawn did not really like that. Anyway, I hope it won't be too bad tonight for all the pets. I wish people could agree to just have, like one day with the fireworks and, have it be limited to an official display, where it's just certain hours so that the pets would not have to deal with having them going off all the time. Around here, we have generally quite a few days of fireworks around the 4th, and then just occasional other days during the summer, and they can shoot them off for New Year's Eve, and that they also just have going off at various times, and then people shooting guns off too. So there's a lot of loud booms throughout the year, and I think it would be much easier on pets if it could just be limited so that, they just had a small time of something not so pleasant to get through instead of having many days of that and never really knowing when it's gonna come or go. I know I've gotten up on beds before. This does not want to seem to let me get up there. I may have to move the bed that out in the hallway, and then we can move the bed over here, and then it gets cornered. At least this room they're having us paint in a pleasant color. I enjoy painting when it's nice colors. I don't really enjoy painting when they have us doing really strange colors and color combinations and things. This color's nice and soothing. Okay, and then sell this now, and then move bed back into place. Add it for a moment there. Okay. I could leave the nightstand in the middle of the hallway, but I'll be nice and put it back for them. And this room they want sleepy blue. This doesn't really look very sleepy to me, but I guess on the walls kind of is. In the paint or in the sample it didn't look very sleepy. It's not as bad when it's actually on the walls. I would call it more a purple than a blue. I guess that's open to interpretation. Everybody has a different opinion about what colors, when it's a mixed color like that. Do you see more blue or more purple? I see we've gotten past the point where we can complete the job, so I'm going to finish up painting this room because even though I could leave it half painted, I just don't like the idea of doing that. But then I'm going to stop so we can go back and work on our own house. Actually, I'm gonna just leave those 2 walls painted. I'm gonna just say those are accent walls because we have enough done to complete the job. And I want to go work on our camping cabin. Now that we've done the tiling, I think we should be able to lay the panels. We can give our place a wood floor and wood walls and things like that. I will be glad when we don't have to spend as much of our time loading from one screen to another, because this game on this computer is pretty slow to load. Okay, now we'll go to browser and go to our camping bungalow. So now that we have gotten through a lot of the jobs, we hopefully won't have to be loading from one screen to another quite as often. Here we go. The siding on this house is pretty cute, but I might actually change the siding outside also. I don't know for sure. Now I want wood panels. I don't like all the wood panels at the beginning as well. I want to go to some of these other. Okay, I think maybe I'll this. For the walls, gotta go to walls. That wall panels. Go down to some of the new panels. Okay, yeah, I think I will go on these maybe. Let's see. I'm gonna go with the light ones though. Yeah. I'll see how this looks. Yes, I'm back to just doing one of these at a time. This is going to take a little while. That's okay. It's our own place at least, and we are deciding what to do with it. So I am happy that we are now able to do something of our own where we can be creative and not just have to follow what they tell us. Okay, and I got a skill point. So now I am going to do where I can hold more than one panel at a time. Yay! Need some more panel. Oh no, I have some still. Now I need some more. Yeah, I like having this in wood. Sell these doors. I do not want those ugly doors. And I'm gonna get some white paint so that we can paint around the windows. Get a small thing of white paint for now. There we go. I could do the wood paneling there too, but I think it will look nice to have the windows outlined in white. If I leave those windows there, I may end up changing them out, in which case I am wasting my time on painting them. That's what happens when you haven't really decided what you're doing. Just want everything to look nice and clean, and we've got another skill point. Okay, I'm gonna go with faster painting this time, I think. Well, I'll leave those things down for now because I don't know if I will be using them again. Let's see. Now we can go in and we can do stuff in the bathroom. Let's see what our options are. Hi.
There's no point for me to even go into work today.
Oh, was it really slow?
Dead.
Oh.
Only 10 transactions.
Oh, wow.
Only 10.
Yeah.
Only made $100. What is that gonna do for the company?
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Give me that $100.
$100 as far as sales?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's it.
I was like, they're having to pay you to be there. So, yeah, and that does
I only
seem
made
very
60.
useless. Okay, so you made 60, they made
Roughly.
40 off of it.
Let's see.
Yeah, that
Let's
doesn't
actually
seem...
do math.
Okay,
There's no
let's
point
see.
in me doing this.
Oh, yeah.
$69.93.
Yeah.
There's no point whatsoever.
Right.
And it's hot as well.
Oh, is it? It
This
goes...
is the issue of me not believing what my phone is telling me. Because it literally put me in a completely different state when I was in a here.
Okay.
Also, when I
No
was at
barking.
school,
Can you give him attention for a minute? He's he's missed you and is very glad to see you.
and when I was at school, it would say that I'm at a completely different neighborhood
Uh-huh.
than where I actually was, which was at the school. So I don't believe my phone when it tells me what the temperature was, because it automatically fluctuates all the time. So I'm like,
Right.
okay, last night it said 79, this morning it said 69, and it's 80.
Right.
How many of those you want?
Of what?
We have falafel.
Oh,
Those,
yeah.
you want the
Are there
falafel ones, or do you want the meatball?
Are there enough falafel ones for both of us to have them?
Yes.
Okay, then I will have the falafels. Yes.
Yeah.
I even have pitas and hummus and baba ganoush to go with it.
So this morning, as you can tell, I stopped at Leeds.
Mm-hmm.
There was a line in and out of the gas station.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, this is lovely. I just want to go in, get some drink, soda, body
Right.
armor, whatever for my shift, and then leave.
Right.
But there's this giant line for gas and like a line for food and stuff inside, and I'm like,
Yeah. Okay.
There's another thing I meant to look at was what's gas?
Oh. Yeah, that would be
I
good
don't
to...
remember, 'cause I know for a fact that all the gas usage is me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Literally all of it. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah,
You
it's
may
been a
have-
while
you
since
may
I've...
have used that card maybe once.
Yeah.
I've
It's
had, like,
very
open
rare
close
that I...
shifts, like the entire.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I have Thursday off only because I have my hair appointment.
Right. Yeah, you're gonna be very busy.
And then Sunny was like, texting me. When I
Uh-huh.
was at work, it's like, hey, you want to watch fireworks? I'm like, good. But where are you gonna be?
Yeah.
Somewhere, like, because I know me and Dad would go to this gas station around the corner.
Right.
And chill there. We could just bike there.
Right.
But Sunny is enough distance away to where they would be far.
Right.
And I'm like, one, I don't remember where the bikes are. They're probably covered in spider web. Don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's understandable. What's this?
Yes. And 85.
Yeah.
Also, all I'm glad about is that I don't have to wear red, white, and blue anymore.
Yeah.
Which means I can go back to all black.
Okay.
I'm at icing again.
Ah.
I was at Claire's today, and my manager completely forgot
Uh-huh.
that I was at Claire. The other person is at icing. We
Right.
flipped stores.
Oh.
And so Eileen, my manager, had messaged me this morning, being like, telling me the planogram plan for
Uh-huh.
icing.
Oh.
And Nyla called me. She's like, so I see what you were doing yesterday, but there's like it's on the back bar of what to do, but it's not there. You know what we are supposed to do? And I'm like, let me text Eileen. She sent me what to do.
Right.
Down there, nothing to do down here.
Yeah.
I think she forgot.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad enough for me to go down to Dairy Queen
Ah.
at the other end of the frickin' mall.
Yeah.
Claire's is all the way down at one end. Dairy Queen is in the middle. And there was a line. And no one walked in when I was like, it was dead.
Yeah.
Like, no point. What's funny, it was that the district manager sent in the group chat being like, happy 4th of July, enjoy your with your friends and family. Give everyone off.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point. No one's gonna come in.
Right.
Anyways, that's my little rant about
You
life today.
feeling better now that you've ranted?
Other than I'm still incredibly hot. Like, I never drive with the windows down.
Uh-huh.
Ever. and I had the windows all the way down, like all 4 windows.
Ah.
'Cause
Oh, yeah, it takes so long for the air conditioner to cool it off, huh?
I'm in freaking jeans
Yeah.
and a t-shirt with black on it. I could have slept instead. 5.
Yeah.
I don't think of how I would have handled 3 hours with the fact
And
that around 8 people are going to start going to get a good spot fireworks, maybe even 7 or 6.
Right.
And the drive home would be the roads would be blocked off, and I would have a hard time.
Yeah. Okay, that won't fit there.
Anyways, I'll let you.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. I'm
changed into literally the bare. Because that's literally what I wear nowadays.
Yeah.
Is shorts. I'm just.
So was the mall busy?
No. Dead. There's no point. No point in me going in at all.
Okay, well, I was trying to put the shower over there, but it's going to be too close to the windows, I think. So I'm thinking of switching it to this other side, although I'll have to check and make sure there's enough room by the door, but I think it should be. So let's go back with another shower plumbing system. Let's see, I don't know if I want to. I'll put it on this one, I think. Gotta unscrew. Now that Spawn is done ranting to me, they like to come in and rant to us when they get home from work. But now that Spawn is done, I will get back to working on the house more. There we go. Now I need to put my stuff on the walls where I'm actually putting the shower. I'm not planning to put this all over the room. I just want to get it in here for the shower. I'm gonna have to buy some more though, because I used some up on the spot that I didn't put it. We'll sell that now. Shower looks good. And then I need to think where to put everything else.
I hear a firework,
Mm-hmm.
and I exit my room and Copper's like full alert in the doorway.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, Copper, that's people being dumb and already shooting off fireworks.
Yeah, fading where I want everything in here. Let's get our installation stuff. So we need a toilet plumbing system. I'm just gonna put the toilet all the way over here, I think. Yeah, I'll just go with a standard toilet. And assemble it. Oh, we got a new skill point. I'm gonna go with faster plastering. We haven't had to do any of that yet, but that way we will have it when we need it. And then I was gonna do the sink here, but then the window will be right in the middle of where I'm needing to put the mirror. So let's see how it would fit on that other wall. Back to installations. And the one for the sink right over here. And let's see what we have in the way of sinks. That's something where I will probably upgrade it from the original thing, but I'm gonna do it this way because I don't want to go with something super expensive. But I might do this. It would fit in with our aesthetic, and it has a little bit of counter space to put things. It doesn't have the storage space, but we can maybe put something else with it to make sure there's some storage. Let's go furniture, bathroom. What all do we have? Yeah, I think I will get an extra piece of countertop. Yeah, there's still enough room to walk past the shower, so that will work fine. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of these walls in the same wood that I did out in the other room. I might leave some of the stone tile thing by the sink, but I don't know. I'll see about that. Yeah, I don't have enough of this left to complete that, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy some more of the stone and put that there. That was this beige brick, so just want it to go right there. I wish that lined up a little better, but oh well. And then we need to put a mirror here. Decorations, mirrors. I want something probably with a wood frame. Now I could do one of the cabinets with a mirror. Oh, they've got so many different fancy mirrors now, but for a bathroom, they don't seem right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the section for, let's see, under furniture, bathroom, because I think some of those cabinets had mirrors on them. So that could work. If I did this in wood of some kind, do it in oak, that might be a little closer to what we have for the counter. Well, that's going to put the mirror up awfully high. Maybe a different one. Rusty ones have mirrors on them. So does that Monolo. What other mirrored cabinets do we have? This is all the taller. Oh, there's the Haiti hanging mirror cabinet. Let's try this one here. Let's see, what wood do I want? Natural oak. I think I'm gonna go with natural oak. There. That gives us space for some storage and is functional as a mirror. Okay, thank you. I will be there in a minute. Put that in there too. And then I want to put some other kind of cabinet in here too, I think. But I'm not sure what. 80 cabinet might work. That's what we did for the mirror. Let's try this. We want to do some color on it. Yeah, I think I'll do green. Let's see, that won't fit under there. Darn. I was hoping it would fit underneath. Could go right here though. That's kind of in front of the doorway. Something smaller. What would this look like? That also cannot. Oh, it can fit under there. Yes? Yes, that's baba ganoush.
What do you want your...
In a pita with both hummus and baba ganoush along with it.
And just this one pita?
Yeah, because the pitas are big. Trying to think if there's anything else. Hey Mel, welcome. How are you doing today? Yeah, if you're gonna go ahead and put it together, that would be very helpful. Running cables and crawling around on the floor. Oh, fun. Well, I hope you haven't hurt yourself while doing that, and hopefully you can have a chance to relax for a while. I'm setting up another computer. Wow. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna raid into anybody right now because I don't see, I'm looking at first stuff, but I don't see anybody that I really know to raid into. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say goodbye because first made us some yummy food and I want to go eat my dinner now. But it's been really fun having all of you friends here hanging out with me, and I'm enjoying getting to kind of restart this game and see what we can do with the early houses again. Thank you, Taters. Everybody, have a happy 4th of July. I hope you have a good evening. I hope that any of you that have pets, that they're not too freaked out by fireworks. We'll see about Phasmo. If I had somebody to play it with, I might. Okay, I'm going to save and exit. Anyway, everybody, have a good evening. I am so thankful for all of you. Anyway, for now, we will go ahead and end here. So, goodbye, everybody. I will see you soon. Bye bye.